Good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me, excuse my voice today. How are you doing? Great to be here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching the catch up. Thank you for the feedback. And let me know what you're feeling, what the shift is, what you need help with, what you're noticing as you check in and tap every day. And even if you don't tap every day and just coming back to it when you want to, you can do a few in a row. It's about creating a change in your body in the moment. You want to move from where you are to feeling better. That's our intention the whole time. Today, we're going to be looking at fear of the next step and turning that into courage. Because as I say, we said on the earlier videos yesterday, we were looking at heading for the goal, taking the next step and finding the clarity of that. Always when we clear a negative, when we clear a negative layer, the next layer will come up. It's pretty much, we think, oh, great, done, lovely, finished. And then we turn around, here's the next step. Here's the next fear that comes up. And that's good and that's fine. And we just want those emotions rather than being big waves, just small waves that you step over and just, there's sometimes things float, sometimes things don't. How do you deal with those moments where you don't flow so well? So before I go on, please remember to like and subscribe. Please remember that in the description below, you can sign up to my newsletter. There's links to my resources. You can check out all the other videos on my YouTube channel. Check out Instagram. There is so much help out there and so many different ways that you can tap and use different tools to shift how you feel. That's always my intention. Great. So as always, take a few breaths. Settle into the space. The more you show up and do the same thing, the more quickly your body will go, oh, great, this is what we're doing. I know I'm here to release. I'm here to let go. I'm here to feel better. Good. Easy, relaxed breaths. So live today, it's Saturday morning, it's 10 o'clock. We're at the weekend. Lots of schools have gone back today, this week. Some have already been back for a while. Some are going back. We're in this time of transition. September for me is like the new year. So it's a good time to set up new habits. So bring your attention to the top of your head, scan down through your body, noticing how you feel. Do you feel different on a Saturday than you do in the rest of the week? Is there more permission to relax? Do you show up differently? Just check in with yourself. Good. Noticing any tension. As always, noticing it with the in-breath and blowing it out with the out-breath. Good. Easy breaths. In and out. Lovely. So if we're carrying on that analogy from yesterday, looking at the mountain, knowing you've got all those steps, taking the next step, knowing, getting clarity on that. Let's look at what the next step is, or the next emotion that might come up, which could be fear of the next step, fear of getting it wrong. Am I doing the right thing? Can I really do this? These are the thoughts and the limitations that will come up as we hit that coming out of the comfort zone into the learning zone. We'll start to hit these doubts and fears, and that will always happen, and that's okay. But just tune into what does that feel like. Nice easy breath. First of all, we're just going to check in with where we are. Hands over your heart for a moment and repeating after me. I know what I want. I know my next step. I know what I need to do. I have clarity. I'm not sure that I can do it. I'm not sure that I feel good enough. I'm not certain in myself. All this fear of the next step, this tension, this what if, I want to let that go. Lovely. And keeping one hand over your heart, tapping on top of the head and repeating after me. All this fear of the next step. Beginning the eyebrow. All this fear. Side of the eye. Can I do it? Under the eye. Is it the right thing? Under the nose. All this fear. On the chin. What if I can't do it? Collarbone. What if I get it wrong? Under the arm. What if it doesn't work out? On the thumb. All this fear of the next step. First finger. All this fear. Middle finger. This tension and fear in my body. Ring finger. All this fear. Little finger. Letting it go. Side of the hand. I'm just noticing this fear. Top of the head. This tension in my body. Beginning of the eyebrow. This inner critic. Side of the eye. This negative self-talk. Under the eye. This hesitation in my body. Under the nose. All these what ifs. On the chin. I have a wonderful imagination. Collarbone. I can come up with all sorts of things that could go wrong. Under the arm. I can hold myself back forever. On the thumb. Nice easy breath. All these what ifs. First finger. All these fears. Middle finger. What if it goes wrong? Ring finger. What if I make the wrong decision? Little finger. What if I'm not good enough? Side of the hand. What will people think of me? Top of the head. All this fear of the next step. Beginning of the eyebrow. Starting to let go. Side of the eye. I'm noticing this tension in my body. Under the eye. These butterflies. Under the nose. This tension in my chest. On the chin. These thoughts going around my head. Collarbone. Letting it go. Great. Just crossing your hands over your chest. Butterfly tapping. Easy breath. I'm feeling into any tension, any fears. Tap and breathe for a moment. Let that subside. You know the routine by now. We allow that emotion to peak and to fall. So just tap and breathe. All this fear. Let those thoughts come. The fear of what people think. What have I got wrong before? Even if you can't place where those come from. Tap and breathe. I'm sure you've heard of the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Feel the fear, tap anyway. It can change. And there's nothing wrong with doing things in fear anyway. When you know it's the right thing. Taking the leap. Good, just pause for a moment, holding your hands over your heart. Take a nice easy breath. Scan through. How are you feeling now? Hopefully a bit looser, a bit more relaxed. Let's start to move towards what we want instead. Courage. Courage to take the next step. Courage in yourself. Courage to believe in yourself. Good. Keeping your hands over your heart and repeating after me. I want to take a step. I do want to make progress. I want my life to improve. I want things to change. I know what to do. And I can do it even if I feel afraid. What is fear anyway? Fear is an emotion. It's not real. Good. Tapping top of the head. All this fear. Beginning of the eyebrow. I can turn it into courage. Side of the eye. I've done many things before in my time. Under the eye. And they've worked out. Under the nose. Some things don't work out the way I plan. On the chin. But looking back, I know they're the right thing. Collarbone. I choose to take courage. Under the arm. I believe in myself. On the thumb. Maybe the step is too big. First finger. And I need to break it down into smaller steps. Middle finger. I can do that. Ring finger. Or maybe I can go for it. Little finger. What's really the worst thing that can happen? Side of the hand. I'd like to take courage. Top of the head. And see how far I can go. Beginning of the eyebrow. See what I can create. Side of the eye. Feel how good I can feel. Under the eye. I wonder what would happen under the nose if I just committed to doing what I need to do. On the chin. Showing up every day. Collarbone. For myself. Under the arm. For my family. On the thumb. For my friends. First finger. For my dreams. Middle finger. No one else is living my life. Ring finger. I am me and I'm living my life. Little finger. And I can create whatever I want. Side of the hand. I wonder what it would feel like. Top of the head. To really go for it. Beginning of the eyebrow. I can take courage. I can just take a leap of faith. Side of the eye. Under the eye. Take a deep breath. Just do it. Under the nose. Everything's going to be okay. On the chin. Everything is always okay. Collarbone. In the end, everything works out. Let's just stay again, butterfly tapping, and tune into a moment in the past where something's gone well, where you felt courageous, you felt brave, things were working out for you, you knew you were on the path, whatever that meant for you. You know, if you want a promotion or you went for an activity or a medal, whatever you wanted to go for, a driving test, an exam, something that was difficult, but you knew on the other side it was worth it. Tune into that courage, pride at succeeding, everything working out. Just allow those positive feelings to come to you for a moment. Keep tapping and breathing and allow positive images of the successes from the past. You can ask yourself, where did I succeed? Where was I courageous? Let that fill you up. Okay, that might have a color or a texture. Keep tapping as you are. Keep your eyes closed if that feels good. I am courageous. I have courage. I take action towards what I want. I can do anything I want. What I want wants me too. If I can imagine it, I can bring it into my world. And the more I change how I feel, the more courageous I become, the bigger the actions I take. This fear may never go away, but I can always turn it into courage. I'm looking forward to the challenge, overcoming the challenge, and succeeding. Nice, easy breath. And again, focusing on positive action. And maybe in your mind's eye, going to that goal, that thing that you want, and seeing yourself achieving it. See the success. Visualize that future you. You know, and for some people, that is the ability to get out of bed. Depending on where you are on the scale of your life and what you're up to and what you're aiming for. It can be just that simple. We don't need to get to the top of the mountain. We can face the top of the mountain. That's enough. Facing in the right direction. That's it. Having the intention. It's the energy behind the movement that's important. You want to feel good before you take the action, as good as you can. Good. I have a dream. I have a goal. And I take positive action towards it. I don't know the path. I don't know what's going to come. But I know I'm going to get there. Good. And let's tap through again. Top of the head. Feeling better. Beginning of the eyebrow. Feeling hopeful. Side of the eye. I can find courage. Under the eye. I am courageous. Under the nose. And if not for me, on the chin. I can do it for someone else. Collarbone. Nice easy breath. I'm starting to feel excited. Under the arm. About achieving my next step. On the thumb. And then the next one. First finger. And then the next one. Middle finger. Who knows where I could be this time next week? Ring finger. This time next month. Little finger. This time next year. Side of the hand. I'm really excited to find out. Good. Hands back over your heart. Nice easy breath. Good. Relax and let go. Just take a few easy breaths in this future you space. See yourself there, having achieved what you want to achieve or well on the way. And like we've done before, you can check in with that future you. Do they have any advice for you? Do you have any questions? Are you on track? Any tweaks? Any learnings? Let that sink in. Good. And then feel courage in your body. Notice what it feels like to have certainty, clarity, certainty, courage, and moving towards what you want. And coming back to the here and now when you're ready. Good. So I hope you're starting to shift into that more positive outlook, having courage. What is the opposite of fear? What do you want instead of fear? You want movement, you want courage, you want taking action. Good. So we can often overestimate what we can do in 1 year and underestimate what we can do in 5 years. Your life could be completely different in 5 years. And we can have intentions and dreams and plans and put too much on ourselves to get too quickly, too fast. So you want to get that balance right. And that comes down to, well, I know where I want to end up. If I let go of how long that takes to a degree and come like, that is what I'm aiming for. This is my next step and I have courage. And that end goal will come at the right time. So that's trust. So we're going to look into trust tomorrow. So we're going to go again at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning on Sunday. I hope that's been helpful. Nice easy breath. Coming back into the day, into the moment. Stretching back into your body. And again, you might want to take a few minutes after each call to just make a note. What have you noticed? What have you changed? What images came to mind? What information is there for you? You can rewatch as many times as you need to. And please let me know how you're getting on. And I will see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock on Sunday, the 7th of September, live. If not, I'll catch you in the replay. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.